Good day, everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly use the entity framework code first approach to generate a database and its related tables based on the many-to-many relationship. And then I'm not going to include the book author entity, also called the bridge entity or the linking entity between the author and book tables. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here will be the usual approach we will use to create the database. But then we will see that is there a way that we just define the domain classes, entity classes such as book and author, and then just let the software automatically again generate the database, maybe involve this step 3 over here, and also maybe minor step define just the book entity. Okay, so let's see how can we do that. Okay, and then before we get into it, here will be my book properties, book entity and its properties. I will keep it simple, and then this will be the author table, author entity and author table properties. And then here will be the code. Usually you will use, or most of the people will use to define the linking entity, but then you can see that I purposely commented out, and then I define the navigation property to link to the authors table, collection property, and then in the authors table, yeah, I kind of do the same. I kind of do the same. I skip the definition for the linking entity, and then I just define a navigation property to link to the book entity. Okay, yeah, and then both of them has to be the iCollection data type. Okay, so let me minimize this one, and then let me create a new project. You can pick the project name, any name you like, really doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, and then I will just call it my M2 M, and then let me call it book. Book author. Okay, yeah, book author. Yeah, and demo. Okay, 01, and click create. And I will be using the .NET Core 5.0 framework. I will be using the MVC model. Okay, click create. And usually I will run the application first to make sure that everything works just fine. Okay, so it's compiling. Okay, and then it's about to display the app, the default app. So far so good. Let me minimize this one. I don't think I need to use this overview page. Okay, so let me close it. And then here will be the model. Okay, and then let me define the class. Okay, add and then select class. And then let me just call this one as book. Okay, book entity. Okay. All right, okay, there you go. Okay, so the file will be created for me. As of now, nothing in there. Okay, and again, to save time, okay, I will just copy the code here. Okay, yeah. So please give credit to the author and the publisher. Okay, this is from their PowerPoint slide. Okay, yeah. And then I will just quickly override it. Okay, so again, I kind of purposely don't want to use the bridge entity or the linking table. Okay, so that's why I commented it out. And it complained about the author entity, which is I mean should be right. Okay, we hadn't defined the author entity yet. Okay, so let me add another class. Okay, and then let me call this one author. Okay, and then click add. And again, I will just do a quick copy paste to save everybody time. Okay, yeah. And by the way, I'm not very good at speaking and typing at the same time. Okay, so let me just copy and paste. Okay, all right. Yeah, so yeah, So let me save everything, compile it, okay, make sure everything works just fine. Okay, and then get, I believe that the compilation, it should be fine. Let me compile again, okay. Yeah, oh, let me see, 0 succeeded. Okay, let me see what's happening. Or let me clear the solution. Okay, yeah. And then let me compile it again. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, this should be, okay, should be, it is, okay, yeah. Okay, so okay, let's get back to this slide over here. So okay, I'm not going to import the packages, okay? Yeah, the NuGet packages, because you will automatically do it for me, okay? But then I need okay, the software to generate the database context class for me, okay? Yeah, so this is the way I use it, okay? So I just select the controller folder, right click the mouse button, and then pick a controller. And then I'm going to pick this MVC controller with views and using entity framework. And then class, a model, you can pick the book, you can pick the author, really up to you. Okay, let me pick the book. Okay. And for a database context, usually we have to create one, but then I will let the software generate it for me. So I just click plus. The name is kind of long, yeah, so okay, I will just maybe pick it shorter, okay, yeah, something like this, yeah. And let me call it okay, DB M2 M, yeah, context will be fine. And click add. I'm not going to generate the view, okay, views like creation, okay, list, okay, edit, details, okay, yeah, I want to keep it simple, okay, so remove it. Controller, you can pick whatever name you like. I will just call it a book controller. Click add. And then the software will automatically add those packages for me, NuGet packages for me, and then it will also create the database context file for me. Okay, but in the a new folder called data. Okay, in a minute, okay, we'll see how it is created. Okay, yeah. So let's just wait. Yeah, it will be done. Okay, pretty soon. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you can see that this is the book controller. I really don't need to use it. Okay, yeah. I just want to show you how to use this approach to create the database and also the many-to-many relationships between books, book table and author table. Okay, so here will be the database file. Okay, within the data folder. Okay, so let me click on it. And there you go. So actually, it's set up a book, a book entity there already. Okay, then you might be wondering, I mean, do I need to add another data set for the author? Not really. I mean, this is pretty neat. I automatically will automatically done those job for us. Okay. So now we got to get if I mean we can directly go to add these migration file. Okay, yeah, but then in case that if you think that you want to make the database file name shorter, okay, then you can go to the app settings .json file. Okay, don't ask me that why use such a default I mean database name so long. Okay, yeah, so here would be usually I would do it. Okay, so I will just change this one. Okay, and then end to end. Okay, let me call it database. Okay, and then I will delete this such a long name. Okay, yeah. Okay. So again, if you don't want to change it, I mean, it's totally fine. I mean, there's no need to do that. Okay, but it's just my personal style. That's all. Okay, so let me save it. So now we can go to the package management console. If you couldn't find it, no big deal. Just go to tools, and then go to you get package manager and then select this one. Okay, yeah, then you got it. Okay, now we are about to add the migration. Okay, so add migration. Okay, and then we call it add book and author. Okay, kind of the table. Okay, tables. Yeah, the two tables. It has the many to many relationship. Okay, yeah. There you go. Okay, so you see that okay, you will create the author table, you will create the book table. Amazingly, okay, you will also create the bridge table for us. Okay, without us get define the entity at all. Okay, yeah, really neat. Yeah. And then if you don't like the pointer key name, okay, you think it's too long, okay, I mean, you can change it now, okay, but then I will just use the default, okay, then I will run the next command, okay, the update database, okay, yeah. So let me give myself okay, room here to be ready to show you the database and its relationship, many to many relationship tables, okay. So let me do the update database. Okay, just wait, and once the prompt size showed up, boom, that's it. So let me do a refresh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, do a refresh. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you can see that the database okay, name okay, A M to M database. Okay, there you go. Okay, is here. Okay, yeah. M to M. Okay, or this one is here. Okay, yeah. So let me expand it. Okay, and then let me expand it again. And then you can see that the authors table got created with the two entities, and then also let me show you the book table, okay? Yeah, so book table has the three properties in there, primary key for the book ID, for the author table, okay? Author ID is the primary key, but then how about this linking table or bridge table? Okay, so again, then you can see that it has the two keys in there. Okay, primary key for the authors. Author ID is a primary key, but at the same time it is a point key. And then book ID is a primary key, but at the same time it's a point key. Okay, so again, the way you can find it out is that in the migration file. Okay, when you look at the okay, let me see. Yeah, when you look at the yes, yeah. Yeah, when you look, let me minimize this one. Yeah. Okay, in the migration file, when you look at it, the way it's set up, the Fluent API to set up the primary key okay, for the linking table author book. Okay, then you can see that it's set up two keys over there. Okay, yeah, it's set up two keys over there. So I hope that again, this is useful to you. Okay, in case that you want to create a database quickly. Okay, quickly based on the many to many relationship. Okay, so that's it. Okay, let me stop the video. Okay, yep.